Have you ever been in a relationship where everything felt fine on the surface, but emotionally, it felt like you were talking to a wall? They stopped arguing, they stopped explaining, they stopped reacting, and one day you realized they didn't leave the relationship, they just left emotionally. Today, we're talking about emotional shutdown. Not ghosting, not fighting, not dramatic exits, but the quiet withdrawal that happens when someone no longer feels safe, understood, or emotionally available. And yes, astrology explains a lot about who shuts down, how they do it, and why. So let's break it all down by the elements. Part 1. Fiery reds. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire signs are expressive, action-driven, and emotionally fast-moving. They experience emotions in real time and prefer direct confrontation over emotional silence. They don't naturally shut down, they react. Aries. Aries is assertive, emotionally impulsive, and thrives on honesty and momentum. Do they shut down? Not a natural shutdown sign, but shuts down only after emotional exhaustion. How Aries shuts down emotionally. Aries shuts down after repeated frustration. When they feel unheard, dismissed, or controlled, they stop explaining and emotionally disengage to protect their autonomy. Negatives of this behavior: emotional impulsiveness, walking away before repair. How to navigate Aries: address issues immediately, be direct and honest. Leo. Leo is warm, expressive, and deeply motivated by love, appreciation, and emotional affirmation. Do they shut down? Not natural shutdown. Shuts down when emotionally unvalued. How Leo shuts down emotionally. Leo shuts down when they feel unseen or unappreciated. They stop giving affection and emotionally retreat to protect their pride. Negatives: pride blocking vulnerability, withholding love as defense. How to navigate Leo: express appreciation consistently, validate their emotional presence. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is freedom-loving, optimistic, and emotionally avoidant under pressure. Shuts down? Moderate shutdown tendency. Uses avoidance, not silence. How Sagittarius shuts down emotionally. They shut down by escaping emotionally and mentally. They avoid deep conversations and distract themselves. Negatives: emotional avoidance, lack of emotional accountability. How to navigate Sagittarius: keep emotional conversations light but honest. Avoid emotional confinement. Part 2. Sunshine yellows. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air signs process emotions intellectually. They talk about feelings instead of sitting inside them. They are high emotional shutdown candidates. Gemini. Gemini is curious, communicative, and emotionally adaptable. Do they shut down? Strong shutdown tendency. How Gemini shuts down emotionally. They deflect, they joke, they change topics. Emotional depth overwhelms them. Negatives: emotional inconsistency, avoidance through humor. How to navigate Gemini: create emotional safety through conversation. Avoid emotional interrogation. Libra. Libra seeks harmony, balance, and emotional peace. Do they shut down? Very high shutdown tendency. How Libra shuts down emotionally. They suppress emotions to avoid conflict. Smiling on the outside, emotionally withdrawing on the inside. Negatives: emotional suppression, passive resentment. How to navigate Libra: reassure emotional safety, make space for their feelings. Aquarius. Aquarius is independent, cerebral, and emotionally detached. Shuts down? Highest shutdown tendency of all signs. How Aquarius shuts down emotionally: they intellectually detach. Emotional distance becomes protection. Negatives: emotional unavailability, avoiding vulnerability. How to navigate Aquarius: respect emotional independence. Don't force vulnerability. Real-life example: Aquarius stays but emotionally disappears. Part 3. Earth greens. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Earth signs value stability and emotional control. They don't express emotions easily, and when hurt, they withdraw. Taurus. Do they shut down? Strong shutdown tendency. How Taurus shuts down: withdraws affection after repeated disappointment. Negatives: emotional stubbornness, staying too long, silent resentment. How to navigate: be emotionally consistent, address issues early, rebuild trust patiently. Virgo. Do they shut down? High shutdown tendency. How Virgo shuts down, overthinks emotions and emotionally restrains themselves. Negatives, emotional overanalysis, emotional distance, self-criticism. How to navigate, offer reassurance, encourage emotional expression, avoid criticism. Capricorn, do they shut down? Very high shutdown tendency. How Capricorn shuts down, suppresses emotions to maintain control and productivity. Negatives, emotional repression, prioritizing work over intimacy. How to navigate, be patient, create emotional safety, normalize vulnerability. Part 4, cool blues, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water signs feel everything, deeply, intuitively, and often silently. They don't shut down because they don't care. They shut down because they care too much. Cancer. Cancer is nurturing, emotionally intuitive, and deeply attached to emotional safety. Do they shut down? Strong emotional shutdown sign. How Cancer shuts down emotionally. Cancer shuts down by withdrawing into their shell. When hurt, they don't explode, they retreat. Negatives of this behavior, passive emotional withdrawal, expecting others to just know what's wrong. How to navigate Cancer. Offer emotional reassurance without pressure. Initiate emotional repair gently. Pisces. Pisces is compassionate, imaginative, and deeply empathetic. Do they shut down? Moderate shutdown tendency. How Pisces shuts down emotionally. Pisces shuts down by escaping emotionally. When reality becomes painful, they disconnect, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Negatives of this behavior, romanticizing unhealthy dynamics. Emotional dissociation. How to navigate Pisces. Create a calm, non-judgmental emotional space. Ground emotional conversations in reality. Scorpio. Scorpio is intense, perceptive, and emotionally powerful. They feel deeply but trust slowly. Shuts down? Very high shutdown tendency. How Scorpio shuts down emotionally. Scorpio doesn't lose awareness, they become silent and watchful. When hurt, they pull emotional access away while remaining present. They remember everything. Negatives of this behavior, holding emotional grudges, testing loyalty silently. How to navigate Scorpio. Avoid emotional manipulation. Build trust through consistency. Why emotional shutdown matters. Emotional shutdown is not emotional absence, it's emotional defense. Some signs shut down to protect their hearts. Some shut down to maintain control. The truth is, no one shuts down for no reason. Understanding emotional shutdown patterns helps you stop personalizing emotional distance. Recognize when to repair versus when to release. If this resonated with you, subscribe, and share with someone who needs emotional clarity and love. And if you're ready to create relationships rooted in safety, communication, and emotional maturity, grab a copy of the Happiness Manual, available on Patreon via the link in our bio. Healing begins with awareness, and awareness changes everything.